Hello friends, welcome to the online course on non-conventional machining or advanced machining processes. Today I am going to talk about new topic, that is ultrasonic machining process. In this today's lecture I am going to cover introduction. In introduction I will talk about what is ultrasonic. Then in detail we will discuss the block diagram of working of USM system and working principle of ultrasonic machining. Okay, so let us start with the introduction. In introduction, first question is that what is ultrasonic? Okay, now I will give the answer of this question. Ultrasonic is a vibratory waves having frequency greater than the upper limit of the human ear, and this upper frequency limit is greater than or equal to 16 kilohertz or 16,000 cycles per second. Now there are two types of waves are there. One of them is longitudinal waves and another is known as shear waves. Okay, in case of ultrasonic machining, we normally use the longitudinal waves because they easily propagate in solid, liquids and gases. Okay, so longitudinal waves we are using for the ultrasonic machining. Let us discuss the block diagram of working of USM system. Okay, so as we know that ultrasonic transducer convert the appropriate form of energy into the ultrasonic waves, and normally in ultrasonic machining electrical energy is converted into the mechanical energy with high frequency of vibration. So let us see what is the working principle of this ultrasonic process or USM process. Okay, here I have shown the block diagram of ultrasonic machining system. Okay, you can see. Now in this block diagram we have AC power supply, okay, which is connected to the ultrasonic waves generator. Okay, and this ultrasonic wave generator, it is connected to the ultrasonic transducer. Okay, then the ultrasonic transducer is connected to the tool connector which holds the tool. Okay, and the ultrasonic transducer produces ultrasonic vibrations which are transferred to the tool through this tool connector. Hence tool will vibrate at a high, or I will say ultrasonic frequency. Tool will vibrate at ultrasonic frequency, and between the vibratory tool and the workpiece there is a slurry which consists of liquid as well as the abrasive particles. When this tool is vibrating at ultrasonic frequency, it is hitting the thousands of abrasive particles which are present in the slurry under that tool, and these abrasive particles, when they are hit by the tool, they move towards the workpiece. Okay, and large number of abrasive particles with their high velocity, or I will say high kinetic energy, that large number of abrasive particles will collide with this workpiece surface, and as a result hammering action takes place, and they erode the work material, or they will erode the material from the workpiece by creating a thousands of very fine craters on this top surface of workpiece. So this will use the result as a finished component. Okay, and this is our finished component. Okay, so using this block diagram I just explained the working of USM system. Okay, let us see the schematic diagram of USM setup. Okay, as you can see in this slide, I have shown the schematic diagram of USM system. Okay, now there are the transducer windings. Okay, this is a transducer winding, and here is a concentrator which will move up and down at ultrasonic frequency, and there is a nozzle. You can see here there is a nozzle, okay, which is supplying abrasive slurry between tool and the workpiece. Okay, tool and this workpiece. You can see the enlarged view of this particular portion. Okay, this is enlarged view of this particular portion. Okay, and it shows the tool, then workpiece, and this slurry. During the process, overcut is created through which slurry has to go out of that. Okay, and hence additional metal is removed due to that overcutting. And overcut means what? It is the gap between the tool surface and side surface of the workpiece. You can see here also. Okay, but sometimes what happens, some metal is removed also from our tool also. Okay, so thus you will find that the metal is continuously removed from the workpiece, and the thousands of very fine craters are created on the top surface of workpiece. So approximately inverse replica of the tool is produced on the workpiece here. Okay, inverse replica of tool is produced on the workpiece. Okay, so this is a schematic diagram of our USM setup. Okay, just we have discussed the working principle. I will continue that. As we have seen that electrical energy of a high frequency is converted into the mechanical vibrations through the transducer, and these mechanical vibrations are transmitted to the abrasive particles in the slurry via energy focusing devices, and that is known as horn or tool assembly or concentrator. Further, the transducers are basically two types. Okay, one is the magnetostrictive type of transducer, which has certain characteristics, that is low efficiency, but it can produce high power. On the other hand, we have the second type of transducer, that is piezoelectric type of transducer. It has a high energy efficiency and they do not require any cooling, so there is no heat damage for this piezoelectric type transducer. But the problem is that its power capacity is low. In case of magnetostrictive type of transducer, most of time you require cooling arrangement, and it adds to the cost of the whole system. Okay, so this is about the working principle of ultrasonic machining. Okay, so this is a reference which I have referred for this lecture. Okay, remaining part we will cover in the next lecture. Thank you.
Hopefully you might have enjoyed the lecture. Then please do like the video and know your thoughts in comments. Please do share this video among your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. After subscription, you can press the bell icon to never miss the notification regarding our new videos. Thank you so much.